Hey everyone, this is Ryan, health fitness professional with the Cardinal Health site in Mansfield, Massachusetts. For this video, we're going to be doing a core workout together, about 4 different exercises, so 4 minutes in total, and we're going to do it all with an exercise ball or tennis ball. If you don't have something like this, maybe you have an air ball or some kind of bouncy ball, that works just as well. I would not recommend a medicine ball that's over 5 pounds for these exercises, so work with what you have at home. All of our exercises are going to require us lying down on the floor, so make sure you have plenty of room. Give yourself a good 1 to 2 minute warm up for your core, whatever you want that to be, and I'll see you on the floor for our first exercise. Alright, first up we're going to do what's called a ball pass. We're going to start lying down with our hands over our head. We're going to take that ball, and as we crunch up, we're going to pass that ball from our hands to our knees. Now this is the easier version I'm showing you. Towards the second half, I'm going to show you the harder version, which is passing to the feet. Now I know it's not that easy to see, but I am alternating how I'm passing the ball. So after each crunch, I'm either passing the ball from the hands to the knees or vice versa, from the knees to the hands. As for the crunch itself, I'm going to make sure that my hands, head, back, and feet come off the floor at the same time, or as close to the same time as possible. And on the way down, I'm going to make sure that my feet and my head both rest on the floor before the next crunch. We'll finish our 45 seconds with this exercise, and we'll move on to the next technique I have for you, the stable crunch. To do this, you want to keep that ball between your chin and your collarbone, using just those two parts of your body to keep it in place as you lift yourself up and down from the floor. Feel free to have your hands behind your head. I am not doing that because I'm more comfortable with my hands in front. The idea with the ball between your chin and your collarbone is to make sure that your neck stays in neutral position on its own. Being able to do this exercise with this technique will help to reduce any chances of straining in the neck when you're doing abdominal exercises like the crunch or sit-up. As said last time, make sure you rest your head on the floor after each rep, and as you sit up, make sure you flatten out your back as much as possible. And as we finish up with this exercise, we're going to move on to a Russian twist technique. I like to call it the Russian bounce. As I've said in previous videos, I'm going to lean back as far as possible for the Russian twist. I like to aim for about a 45-degree angle myself, and I'm going to use the ball in my hand to tap the backside of my hips. To make this more challenging, you can lift your heels off the floor. It's going to be that much more intense for you to try and keep your balance as you're moving side to side. And what's going to make it even tougher is when we're about halfway through, I'm going to start bouncing the ball off the floor side to side. This technique here has a lot of benefits to itself, especially outside of just doing an exercise on the floor. If you are playing any sports, this would be really good for hand-eye coordination. It's also a really great way to just simply get your mind off the fact that you're doing a core exercise. And as we finish our 45 seconds for this exercise, we're going to move on to our final exercise for this video. It's called figure eights. Just like with our last exercise, we're going to lean back as much as we can, and we're going to lift up one leg at a time. Once we do, we're going to pass that ball under and around the leg. We're going to alternate those legs, making a figure 8 motion with the arms and the legs. This is an exercise where you can use the ball if you'd like. However, if you find that grabbing the ball under the leg is too much, you can always do a fingertip tap as an alternative for passing the ball under the leg. And as you can already see, if you're looking for more of a challenge, all you have to do is lift up your heels and keep them from touching the floor. This is going to require a lot of balance and coordination. So again, you do not have to use the tennis ball if that seems like it's too much. You can always go for the fingertip tap. So there you go, everyone. Some new things you can try out with a tennis ball or exercise ball, anything you have about that size in the privacy of your own home. If you have any questions about what we just went over, you can always leave a comment in the comment section below, or you can always email us at our Cardinal Health Fitness Center inbox. You can also email us to ask us about any of the other services we are providing for you. So be sure to check out our website for those services, as well as check our other playlists that we have on our YouTube page. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next workout.